Hello, I'm the Weasel, and I love movies. One thing I miss about living in Vancouver is going to see a movie like once a week with a good friend. Nowadays, I don't really get to go to see the theater that much or see that many movies. But I did go a little while ago with the wife, and we watched The Battle at Lake Changjin. To be honest, I was surprised that my wife wanted to go see a war movie. Apparently, she likes war movies, even though she gets scared even watching fictional violence in movies like Star Wars. But watching people get blown apart in a far more realistic setting is okay. Now, before talking about the actual movie, I have to deal with the elephant in the room. A lot of people call this a propaganda movie. And of course it is. Most war movies are. Like, how's that a surprise? They tend to be, like, if it's a war movie, it's either anti war or propaganda, or even a mix of the two somehow. Like, are we going to ignore all the John Wayne films, stuff like Saving Private Ryan, and even more recent films like Outpost and Greyhound? Like, these aren't supposed to pump up national pride. Like, that's what a propaganda movie does, really. Like, every country makes propaganda movies. Even Canada has propaganda movies, though they tend to be about hockey, which just shows kind of how weird we are. But a movie may be a propaganda movie, but that doesn't mean it's not a good film. Like, you got messages in this one about how every soldier is a hero and showing determination to protect your country and self-sacrifice. Like, it is aimed at Chinese audiences, of course, but that doesn't mean that it's not a good movie and that these messages can't resonate with everyone. Most people have watched American and propaganda movies, or sorry, war movies like this, and I don't really see the difference. Another complaint some people, of course, have is historical accuracy. Like, they're like, oh, this isn't exactly what happened in history. Like, the main points really are there. This is a complaint about any war movie, though. How many war movies are exactly like history? I don't think you can find too many. There's some that are close, but they're always skipping over stuff. That's why they're a war movie, not a documentary. Like, this was a big, huge victory for China in history. The history, it changed the Korean War. It completely changed how the war went. The UN victory was them getting their troops out of there, which the movie shows. Like, this shows how much that, like, if you're getting your historical knowledge from movies, you're just failing at life. Like, don't look to movies to learn about history. It's not a good way to learn about history. That said, I do recommend this movie. It was a good watch.